Good morning, traders, and welcome to the daily call. Today, Wednesday, the 22nd of March. Before we do get started, please understand that any advice in today's session is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Okay, so let's see what's happened yesterday in yesterday's session. In Australia, the summary of the minutes basically was that holding the stance of policy unchanged would be consistent with the sustained growth in the economy and achieving the inflation target over time. So in essence, pretty much it was the summary of what's basically happened. Aussie had a bit of a down day yesterday, but that was more on the US side than the Aussie itself. Moving along in London and the UK, the CPI came in above the forecast, and this coupled with a shift in the monetary expectations that was announced a couple of days previous basically has provided the cable with some support in that range that we've been looking at, and we produced a very, very strong day yesterday for the GBP USD. I think it was around about 120 odd pips for the day. In Canada, despite better than forecast retail sales, the CAD failed to make gains against the USD and pretty much finished the day where it started, producing a bit of a doji on the charts there. That was Canada. And finally, in New Zealand, the global dairy trade auction rose. The number rose to 1.7%, better than expected, but the Kiwi still finished day very close to where it started against the greenback. And again, there's a bit of buying happening on the USD, so it's taken its toll against a lot of the major currencies. All right, so let us have a look at the chart of the day. Yesterday's chart, the Aussie CAD was a winning trade. We actually hit full targets of T2. Today we have the Aussie dollar. And let's have a closer look at this one. You can clearly see that I've marked out a region of resistance up the top here, and we can see that the market's come down many times. It's gone to that level. We did get a little bit of an overshoot on that one, but more or less it's held again. The question now becomes what's going to happen at the current levels right now. Let me zoom in and let's take a closer look. And you can see here as I've zoomed in, we've produced a really nice engulfing candle over here. Okay, at the time that I've taken this screenshot, the new candle has not started. It has now. So basically you can take this trade straight away if you're a little bit more aggressive, or depending on how you trade an engulfing candle, you can wait for the current candle to finish. That's up to yourself on your method, but I'll be taking this one. This one will be my fourth trade in the challenge. So this one is the chart of the day, Aussie dollar engulfing candle at resistance. Okay, so what do we have happening in the session that is about to unfold? We have at 1:30 this afternoon the crude oil inventories number, and sorry, that's in the morning, sorry, 1:30 in the morning, and then at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, before I actually make the next daily call, we have RBNZ rate announcements, and will they increase, will they drop? I think everybody pretty much thinks that they are going to stay put this time. If anything, there's more pressure on a drop than anything else. So any New Zealand dollar traders, look out for that one, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. And that's all that we have for the session that's about to unfold. As always, please feel free to contact us if you do have any questions. Follow me on Twitter at ChatFX for trade setups and breaking news. Most importantly, I hope you all have a fantastic trading day, and I will see you tomorrow for the daily call. Bye for now.